Welcome, seekers of motivation and wisdom. Today we delve into the profound verse, even-minded in both success and failure. This verse, in its simplicity, carries a profound message that resonates with every soul navigating the tumultuous seas of life. It speaks to the heart of the human experience, reminding us that life is a dance of polarities, success and failure, joy and sorrow, gain and loss. The essence of the verse encourages us to maintain an even-mindedness, a balance in our response to both success and failure. It nudges us to celebrate our victories without arrogance, to face our failures without despair. It prompts us to cultivate a steady mind that remains unswayed by the ever-changing tides of fortune. This verse isn't just about resilience, it's about wisdom. It's about understanding that our worth isn't defined by the peaks or valleys of our journey, but by the grace and strength we show throughout. As we proceed, we will unpack the depth of this verse and its implications in our lives. To fully grasp the verse, we must first understand the concept of even-mindedness. This term isn't something we come across every day, yet it plays a vital role in our emotional stability. Even-mindedness, at its core, is about maintaining equilibrium in our emotions, not allowing the highs and lows of life to throw us off balance. It's about not getting carried away when things are going well and not getting disheartened when they are not. This concept is not about suppressing emotions, rather, it's about managing them. It's about allowing ourselves to feel joy, sadness, excitement, and disappointment, but not letting these emotions take control of us. It's about experiencing life in all its glory and all its pain, but always staying grounded in the knowledge that nothing is permanent, neither the good nor the bad. Now, how can we apply even-mindedness in our daily life? Let's take a few examples. Imagine you've just received praise at work for a project well done. Instead of letting this praise inflate your ego, you accept it graciously, knowing that while it's a moment of success, it doesn't define you. Similarly, if you face criticism or failure, instead of letting it crush your spirit, you take it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Another example can be seen in our personal relationships. When we experience love and companionship, we enjoy these feelings fully, but we don't let them blind us to the reality that relationships require work and sometimes face challenges. Conversely, when we face conflict or loss in our relationships, we allow ourselves to feel the pain, but we don't let it consume us. In both these scenarios, even-mindedness allows us to navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. It helps us to embrace the impermanence of life and to understand that there's a time for everything. A time for joy and a time for sorrow, a time for success and a time for failure. The power of even-mindedness lies in its ability to keep us grounded, regardless of the circumstances. Now let's delve into the first half of the verse, even-minded in success. Success. It's a word that stirs up various images in our minds. For some, it's a lavish lifestyle with no financial worries. For others, it's achieving personal goals, be it fitness, education, or spiritual growth. It's important to remember that success is subjective. What's success for one might be an ordinary day for another. Despite differences in the perception of success, the common thread that binds us all is the feeling of accomplishment, of having achieved something. It's a beautiful feeling, isn't it? The adrenaline rush, the boost in confidence, the feeling of invincibility. There's no denying that success is a powerful motivator, pushing us to strive for more, to reach for the stars. But with success comes a threat, one that's often overlooked, the threat of arrogance and complacency. It's easy to get swept away by the wave of success, thinking ourselves invincible, superior to others. We start to believe that we're infallible, that we can do no wrong. This is where the concept of even-mindedness in success comes into play. Being even-minded in success doesn't mean you can't enjoy your achievements. Far from it. Savor the moments of triumph, cherish them. But while doing so, remember to stay grounded. Remember that success isn't a destination, but a journey. It's a continuous process, a cycle of setting goals, achieving them, and setting new ones. Even-mindedness in success also helps to guard against complacency. It's easy to rest on our laurels when we've achieved a certain level of success, but doing so halts growth. Being even-minded encourages us to view success not as a finish line, but as a checkpoint in the marathon of life. It motivates us to keep moving, to keep striving, to keep growing. Remember, success is a great motivator, but without even-mindedness, it can lead to a dangerous path of pride and complacency. Success is not just about achieving goals, it's about the journey, the growth, the learning. And even-mindedness is the compass that keeps us on the right path, guiding us towards true success. As we move to the second half of the verse, even-minded in failure, we find another valuable lesson. Let's take a moment to ponder over the concept of failure. It's a term that often carries a negative connotation, isn't it? But in truth, failure is an integral part of our growth and learning process. It's like the other side of the coin, the dark before the dawn, the shadow that gives depth to light. It's not the opposite of success, but rather its companion, its mentor. When we fail, it means we've tried. We've dared to step out of our comfort zone, to venture into the unknown. Each failure is a testament to our courage, our resilience, our ambition. And each failure carries within it a lesson, a nugget of wisdom that we can glean, an opportunity for us to improve, to evolve. But here's the catch. To extract this wisdom, to seize this opportunity, we need to maintain an even mind in the face of failure. It's easy to succumb to discouragement and despair when we fail. It's human nature to feel defeated, to want to retreat. But what if we could reshape our perspective, reframe our mindset? What if we could view each failure not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone? What if we could see each setback not as a sign of defeat, but as an opportunity to learn, to improve, to grow? That's the power of even-mindedness in failure. When we embrace failure with an even mind, we shield ourselves from despair. We prevent discouragement from clouding our vision, from obscuring our path. We tap into a reservoir of resilience, of perseverance, of determination. We transform failure from a roadblock into a stepping stone, from a pitfall into a launch pad. So the next time you encounter failure, remember this: it's not a dead end, but a detour, a diversion leading you to a better path, a brighter destination. And with an even mind, you can navigate this detour, traverse this diversion, and emerge victorious, stronger, and wiser. Failure, when viewed with an even mind, becomes not a setback, but a stepping stone to greater success. Having explored both halves of the verse, it's time to see how they interact, creating a balanced perspective on life. In life, we encounter both success and failure. They are two sides of the same coin, and it's this delicate balance that shapes our journey. Just as day gives way to night, success and failure are interwoven in the fabric of our lives. But it's the even-mindedness in both situations that truly defines us. Imagine you're on a tightrope, with success on one end and failure on the other. To maintain your balance, you must stay centered, not leaning too far towards either end. Lean too far towards success, and you may become complacent, losing your drive and ambition. Lean too far towards failure, and you may become overwhelmed, losing your confidence and self-belief. In both scenarios, it's the loss of balance that leads to a fall. But staying balanced in the middle, with even-mindedness, you can walk the tightrope of life with grace and poise. This balance is crucial for personal growth. Every success teaches you what works, while every failure shows you what doesn't. Each is a lesson, an opportunity to learn and grow. By embracing both success and failure, by being even-minded, you harness the power of these lessons. Moreover, this balance builds resilience. In the face of success, it keeps you grounded, reminding you that there's always more to achieve. In the face of failure, it lifts you up, reassuring you that there's always another chance to try again. With every high and low, the balance strengthens your resilience, enabling you to weather the storms of life. The balance between success and failure is not about ignoring or suppressing emotions. It's about acknowledging them, understanding their role, and not letting them control your actions. It's about maintaining your equanimity, irrespective of the circumstances. In this balance between success and failure, we find the true power of even-mindedness. This power lies not in the absence of challenges, but in the ability to face them with grace, learning from every experience and moving forward with resilience. To conclude, let's revisit the essence of our verse and its vital message. We've journeyed through the concept of even-mindedness, understanding it as a state of balance and equanimity, unswayed by the highs of success or the lows of failure. We've looked at success not as a final destination, but as a milestone in our continuous journey. Equally, we delved into failure, viewing it not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone towards progress, a learning opportunity in disguise. We've explored the delicate balance between success and failure, affirming that they are two sides of the same coin, integral parts of life's journey. They are not opposites but companions, each teaching us valuable lessons and contributing to our growth. Remember, being even-minded in success and failure is not just a verse, it's a way of life that brings balance, resilience, and true growth. Until next time, keep this verse close to your heart and let it guide your journey.